Orient the snap lock connector so that the arrow marking points in the direction of the port. Advance the catheter over the port stem to the midway point, covering the first barb. Advance snap lock connector, pushing from the back of the lock until it engages with tactile and/or audible feedback. Note, to ensure proper assembly of the port and snap lock connector, a minimal gap, less than 0.5 millimeters, is expected. Do not advance the catheter to the end of the stem. This can prevent the lock from seating properly. The tapered end of the blue strain relief locking mechanism should point away from the port body. Advance the catheter to the end of the stem. Slide the blue boot, pushing from the back, over the catheter and onto the stem until it contacts the port body. Slide the snap lock connector toward the proximal end of the catheter. Advance the catheter over the port stem to the midway point, covering the stem barb. Advance the snap lock connector, pushing from the back of the lock, until it engages with tactile and/or audible feedback. Slide the bayonet locking mechanism toward the proximal end of the catheter. The suture tab should be in the upright position. Slide the catheter tip approximately halfway onto the port outlet tubes. Slide the bayonet locking mechanism and catheter onto the outlet tubes until the suture tab contacts the port body. Turn lock 90 degrees until suture tab lies flush with the port base, thereby locking the catheter into place. Note, with proper assembly, a short donut-shaped section of the catheter should be visible between the bayonet locking ring and the port body. Precaution. Prior to advancing any port locking mechanism, ensure that the catheter is properly positioned. A catheter not advanced to the proper region may not seat securely and may lead to dislodgement and extravasation. The catheter must be straight with no sign of kinking. A slight pull on the catheter is sufficient to straighten it. Advancing a locking mechanism over a kinked catheter may damage the catheter.